So there's this part of Squid Game I'm still wondering how possible, like how the part where a secret letter got into an egg. Please, how? I believe we have all watched Squid Game, and if you have not watched it, please go and watch it so you can relate to this video. So this video is basically to point out scenes and events that pointed out player 001 as the mastermind of the game. Ilnam is player 001 and is the oldest in the house. Don't let me just say oldest. He's also very old, like very, very old, and it's so obvious that okay, this man is dying soon. No, okay, not obvious. He told us he's dying soon. And people they brought in to play that game are people that are owing debts that they cannot pay in their lifetime. But Ilnam is somebody that they obviously they'll have done checks on him and they'll know that yes, he's dying soon. So why did they bring him into the game? The number 456 reminds me of Jian in the beginning, where he went to bet on horses, the horse race. He won 4.5 million and he dashed down man 10,000 won, which he went back to collect. But the numbers are quite similar. During the game, the first game, green red lights, we can see Ilnam was so energetic. Huh. For someone that is supposed to be terrified, you're seeing people die because people thought elimination meant you're out of the game, but they did not know it was about dying. So other people were terrified and they were scared to move. But this man was moving like really fast, was even putting swag and he was smiling. Well, I thought, okay, this man has seen life and all that and is ready to die, so he's just enjoying his life. That was what I thought. I did not know. But the detective found data on the players which started from number 2, that's 002, which is supposed to start from 001. So why was there no information about player 001? But I did not take notice when I was watching the movie before I knew Ilnam was behind the door. But at that point in time, I should have noticed, but I did not. Frontman ordered the soldiers to end the fight because Ilnam ordered a tree shout for the players to stop fighting when he was like, "We are all going to die! Let us stop fighting!" I mean, the man acted scared in that scene, or probably was scared that, okay, I don't want to die this way, I want to die in natural death. But then he gave frontman the instruction to end the fight. In the marble game, he was saying the houses and the neighborhood is exactly like his when he was younger, and he kept looking for his house. And this man was faking this whole thing that he cannot remember anything, and he was acting like I don't know. And he was killed off camera. We did not know how he died. They did not show us that. Okay, this is his dead body. They did not show us that, this or that. And then you have been experiencing people die, and you're about to die, and you're telling somebody that, okay, this has been an enjoyable experience. He told Jian that this has been an enjoyable experience. Then after the marble game, frontman received a call and he was like, "I'm glad you enjoyed the game." Clues to what the games will even be about, they are drawn on the walls in the players' rooms, but they did not really show us their rooms till I think the 4th game or the 5th game or so. That was when they showed us the room like in full. The house game, it was on the wall. The marble game was there. The green lights, red lights was there. Then this game, which other game? The tug of war was there, and also the glass. But then we did not see it till like the 4th game, like the full house. We did not see it to them, but the clues were on the wall. So definitely, I was not in the house, but the people there would have noticed it, but they did not, and I also did not notice it. Then I would not really say Ali stole from his boss because the boss was owing him, but at least the boss did not give him the money that, okay, this is your wage. So let's just say Ali stole from his boss and Sango stole from him, which resulted to his death. The gangster jumps from the bridge to escape from the mafia, and he later died on the glass bridge. That guy. I mean, he escaped. You ran away to escape death, and you died the same way you escaped. Man. Then Sabiok threatened to kill the smuggler by pointing a knife at his neck, and she also died stabbed on the neck. I think I'm trying to mix up things. I'm trying to make up things, but that's just how I see it. Then Sango attempted suicide by drowning. He tried to drown in a bathtub. That was before they invited him back into the game. And he killed himself drenched under the rain. Rainy suits. And It was as if was it a CCTV camera or something, I don't know. Then I'm still curious about how they got the paper into a building. And Ilnam's and Jian's last scene, I would say it was a way of Ilnam telling Jian that we are not different, we are similar. He placed bets on horses, I plays on humans. But they had a bet, and the bet was that by 12 o'clock, nobody's going to help this poor homeless man outside. And the thought occurred to me that Jihan, that was player 456, could have gone to help that man himself, but rather because of a bet and he was trying to prove a point, which was, I don't know, it did not help that man. He preferred to watch as the man was dying, just like he was watching the horse race in the beginning, because he was trying to prove a point, which he could have actually proved by going to help that man himself, but he did not. So I really enjoyed this movie, and I really don't have much to say. People were saying it's an horror movie and stuff, but there was nothing horror about that movie. Like nothing horror about the movie because I enjoyed it. And basically there might be a part two because the last scene was supposed to go travel see his daughter, but because he got a call, he turned back. So I really don't know. The purpose of him going into the game again was for him to be able to take custody of his daughter and his mom. Fine, his mom died, but his daughter, like, well, just leave the game and go. Okay, the part where Jion and Ilna met at the front of the convenience store, I'm not seeing it as a coincidence because I feel that was Ilnam's way of trying to like convince Jion to come back into the game since he is also going. So, Baba, you don't live in that area. You went to convince him, yes. So I know a lot of people might be thinking now that I think too much or I reason too much, but that's just basically what I thought about after I discovered Ilna, the Baba Ilnam is the Olori, the head of the whole thing. And of course, after his death, they're still going to continue playing the game. So from my observation and just from my thinking, that is all I've noticed about Ilnam, like clues pointing to him as the mastermind and the director of the whole thing. So I'm rooting for season 2 basically, and I'm rooting for the detective too because I believe he's not dead. And I'm rooting for Ilnam and his daughter, but it's not in my place to say if he has the capacity to be able to take care of the girl now that he has psychological stuffs, because obviously there's nobody that will experience that kind of thing and would not have issues. But it looks like Frontman doesn't have an issue because he also participated in the game some years ago. So that's the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to KCCN channel and drop a nice comment. And if you observed anything and I've not talked about it, drop it in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.